Shah Rukh, thank you so much for giving us time. We were getting scared that you were shooting Rise every day. We won't get any time from you.
No, I finished Rise some days back.
Yeah.
And it's good to be with you, Rohit.
Great. And you know, the first trailer fan pretty much gave us an idea of what the film is. What I want to ask you is, you did this whole film. By any chance, do you understand a fan's mind more after doing this?
Actually, all of us are fans here of something or the other. Of even any person who's in love is a fan. I mean, you know, sometimes we get to be in love with people who are next to us, lovers, parents, children. Sometimes we are in love with people who we have no access to. But love remains the same. So you understand the intensity, sometimes not the obsession only, but the antsiness or the desire or the will or the feeling in the pit of your stomach to meet someone. I don't think you need to really study an idea of a fan. You can weave any story around a fan if it's a love story.
Right. Shah Rukh, what do you do for your fans? Like, you know, so many people outside your house, you of course try your best to connect, you come out and wave, you chat on Twitter. What does someone like you do for the fans?
I mean, whatever you do, it's not enough. I can only be grateful. A lot of times I do live shows when I go out. People assume I'm doing it for reasons other than the reason actually I do it for. This is the only chance I get. You know, my day is about 14-15 hours on a set, a couple of hours within that traveling, and then I just go home and be with my kids. But whenever I get an opportunity to do a live show, even sometimes beyond the call of my health or whatever, I'm like, let's go and do it because I get to meet people. If I'm on a red carpet, I'd like to meet the first person to the last person. I get to touch them, feel them, and also it energizes me because I'm not working for a director or a producer or for the box office. You're working for those people who love you so much. So when they touch you and you realize even on a down day, you're like, oh, yeah, this is good. It kind of energizes you.
Well, do you remember the first autograph? Oh, that must be like way back. But do you remember the first autograph?
No, I don't remember the first autograph. And I say this with such qualification because I've been asked that question. Though I do remember the first time, two ladies recognized me in Fauji. In a three-wheeler in Panchsheel, and they both screamed out, and they looked a little morose before that, but they saw me, their faces lit up. So I just, even I looked back, I didn't remember my name was Abhi in the series. And then I realized, people seem to be watching this television stuff and they know who I am.
Coming to your film, what kind of a fan is he? Like, he looks like an obsessive fan. What kind of a fan is he?
He's you know, like actually, he's not obsessive. He's actually quite a normal guy. There's nothing wrong with him. Mentally, so to say, if people assume it's like that. But he just loves and unconditionally. And you know what happens is, I'm recounting the story. I saw Shatrughan Sinha once traveling to the airport in Delhi, and I waved out to him, and he looked at me and very sweetly smiled back. But I thought, oh, he doesn't know me. Obviously, a star may not know you, but you believe, you know that. Arey, मैं इतना जानता हूँ तो ये भी जानता होगा. So I think he has that belief, and a belief to an extent that is quite sweet and very emotional and very loving. So he's a normal kind of guy.
Nice. I interviewed Maneesh also. Maneesh said, I only knew Shah Rukh's spot boy in this industry. I didn't know anyone else. Was that the connect? That's how he connected with you? Because if you say yes, everybody will line up outside your spot boy's house.
No, I think he met Subhashda and told him, who's no more. I think he just met him somewhere and said, I want to meet Shah Rukh, and he conveyed the message to me. My team always does. And I met him after that. So I met him, chatted with him. He had a film idea, and then, you know, somehow it didn't happen. And then I wanted to be, I mean, I'm not being patronizing. I just want to encourage him. You know, this new filmmaker, Cal Arts, come from America, wants to make a only film with me. So it was nice.
He said, I always wanted to make fan, but Adi said, that can't be your first film. You have to make something more, and then you learn, and because that's a very big film. My question is, were you okay waiting for that while? Because
I don't know what they were talking behind my back. But actually, Adi didn't mean it. It's a big film. I think Adi knows me very well. I need to be treated in a certain sensitive, loving manner. And you know, when you're doing your first film, you might be too antsy and too nervous. I think he meant to Maneesh that, you know, Shah Rukh has a way of working. Not in terms of how big it is. I think all his films are big. Manish's and everybody's films are big. But I think he just said, take your time, because there is a method to work with me, which Adi, Karan, they're my friends, so you know, he wanted him to be in that state, and I think once he started working with me in Rab Ne Bana Di Jodi, he realized that I'm very easygoing and loving and an easy actor to work with, but I like an atmosphere where everybody's sweet and loving. I get distressed with too much professionalism.
Do you think he cracked it after that? Do you think he nailed it?
I think Maneesh, you know, he's from Delhi, so I'm one of the few people who understood him from day one. The way he talks, the way he is, I see through what kind of person he is.
One thing that he said was really wonderful. He said, my dream is the poster of fan, because for a filmmaker, it stars Shah Rukh Khan, produced by the biggest banners, and says directed by Maneesh Sharma. He said fan poster is my dream.
No, I think he's just being humble as a creative person should be. Because, you know, creative people find very small things very enticing and make you happy. I think he's put in his best in this film. And he's made really a marvelous film, I think. I mean, even though it's very strange to be in the film and say that. But if I was to see this film from the outside, whatever the fate, however people like it, don't like it, but I think it's a wonderful film. And what is really nice about him is that he sticks by his beliefs. So I'm happy to be part of this poster which says directed by Maneesh Sharma. And I'm sure if you ask Adi, he will say the same thing, that, you know, I'm so proud that I'm part of a film directed by Maneesh Sharma.
That's what keeps all of you together. It's quite amazing. Shah Rukh, what is the one thing that a fan should never do? Is there something that you would like to tell the fans, that's something that they should never do? Like,
no, they should do whatever they want to. If you love me, then you have the right to do whatever you want. It's all right.
Right. Is there an incident of a fan that you know, that you were taken aback by, maybe something great that they did, maybe?
I mean, there's no scary thing. I've been saying this again and again. I mean, like, you know, mostly girls are my fans, so even if they cross limits, it's nice. But to be honest, I mean, you know, it's very touching that they don't know me and they still believe they know this image that has been created by me of a star or an actor or whatever. And then they just dedicate so much of their time and life to me. So I know a little girl who was 11 years old, fainted at my concert because of dehydration. I picked her up, met her after that with her parents, met her 10 years later when she was 21, getting married. Now I meet her when she's 31. And she's got a child who's also my fan. So you have a huge longevity. I talk about these German ladies who are all over the world with me. And I feel at home, you know, sometimes I land in a place, like I'm going to London now. And if they're not there at the airport, I'll suddenly say, where are they? It's like that. So I have an immense amount of love for lots of them. I know them now. It's been years.
Right. Shah Rukh, if I take you back, how was stardom post Deewana, the Raju Bangar Gentleman? How was it different at that time?
I didn't even realize I'm from Delhi. I don't know what stardom means, what a hit film means. So when Deewana became a hit, I was in Mehboob Studios shooting for King Uncle. And Rakesh ji came and told me, "Teri picture chal gayi yaar." So I was like, okay. Because I assume sab pictures chalti hain. Not from Delhi, you go and see movies, every picture runs. And I remember Salim uncle said this to me, "Abhi tum bahut bade star ho gaye. Hair stylist ke paas baal katane gaye, tumne pucha Shah Rukh Khan haircut chahiye kya?" I didn't realize all this. And actually, I'm still a little untouched by it. I understand the business more because I've been here. But to me, those are the moments which matter, that you don't even know, but people start liking your film.
That's an amazing thing. How can anyone be untouched by it? How do you do that?
Not at all, yeah. I'm not bothered about any other part. Except for the part that when I'm in front of a movie camera. Nothing else matters to me. Of course, my family and that. So there's nothing else that matters to me. I'm just like, anything that happens otherwise is incidental, peripheral, and not really the core of what I do. The core of what I do is, suppose I'm in a gutter and doing a sequence and it's very tiresome, but then people like it 1 year later, and that's the prize you're looking for, or that's the appraisal you're looking for.
Who is Shah Rukh Khan a fan of? Anyone you would be like, I also want to go click a picture with this person?
No, I really liked Mr. Michael Jackson. I met him. I was too shy to ask him for a picture. I met Madonna. I was too shy to ask her for a picture. She came to see me backstage in a show in New York, and she was very kindly and very sweet. I liked Amitabh Bachchan. I got a picture with him. Cassius Clay, Muhammad Ali. I haven't met him. Mother Teresa, I don't have a picture, but I met her when I was young. So yeah, lots of people that I've really admired and looked up to. I've been in a fortunate place that I met most of them. Milkha Singh ji, I haven't seen him yet, but one day I'm sure I will, inshallah. And but no, I've not really been so madly a fan that, you know, I would dedicate my life.
Great, Shah Rukh. We're looking forward to your film. All the best for Fan. All the best for Rise.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Rohit.
Thank you so much.